What if I told you that one man could paint masterpieces, design flying machines, study human anatomy, and invent future... Did you know Leonardo da Vinci wasn't just an artist, but also a master cartographer? In 1502, da Vinci created one of the most advanced city maps of his time, the Two Plans of Imola, using a bird's-eye view technique.
His own life.